In this video, we're going to be using Murphy and McNeil. This is the Bull and Bell series. This is orange, and we're going to be going Carve versus Carve. Stay tuned. Hey there, folks, and welcome back to another video. I'm your host, CDB. Thanks so much for joining me today. I really appreciate it. We have a great one for you. But before we start today, we want to wish Ken Surfs and his family all the best. He made a video yesterday, and it just said the Rona or COVID has visited his home. So we hope Ken and his relatives are fine. I don't know actually who has COVID within his household, but someone does. We'll send our thoughts and prayers to Ken. Okay, now let's talk a little bit about what we're going to be using today. Murphy and McNeil. This is the Bull and Bell series of soaps, and this comes to you $16.99 for 3 ounces. Now, normally this would be pricey on my chart, but what you have to consider about Murphy and McNeil is within the U.S., free shipping, no minimum. So it costs at least $3 to ship this soap generally. So if you knock that off, this would be on our price chart. It would be at least a good price soap. But without the shipping considered, it's $5.66, which would be pricey. But again, there's value in that shipping, so I would knock it off and call this a good price. The scent on it is just orange, and it is a really nice orange. It kind of reminds me a little bit of Don Marco from Razor Rock. So if you don't like Don Marco or you hate it, you might not like this one. Scent strength is right at the low end of medium, I would call it. But it is medium and really, really nice little tub, 3 ounces. We'll show you the ingredients right there. And there's some good stuff in it that I like. Cocoa butter, shea butter, lanolin, coconut milk. So really nice stuff. And also I want to mention Murphy and McNeil donates 3% of the profit to the charity of your choice. We'll show you the charities you can choose from right there. And that's pretty awesome. You get to choose your charity. So Murphy and McNeil, for me, definitely an underappreciated brand. All right, so the razors today. We're going to be using the Carve Open Comb Astra SP blade. I believe this is the F plate. Yes, the F plate is as far up as it goes as far as plates go with Carve. And we're going to be using the safety bar G, which is the top. These are both the most efficient or aggressive plates that Carve offers. And we're going to put them side by side today and just see how we do with it. Carve, I think, is a really good value. You can get a complete razor for $78 in brass. The plates cost $23 each, so not bad. And the top caps are $27. So really, I would put Carve within the realm of a value razor that's not pop metal. I think it's well priced. Only thing is, you have to wait. I think it's worth the wait. The key, as I always say with Carve, you have to find the plates that you really enjoy. So let's get started today with a little misting. And as I always mention, the links for the items that you can buy will be listed below in the description of the video using our Capsule Choice bowl as always. This is the APShaveco Signature Series. This is a 2-bed synthetic knot. Very soft, very nice. And man, this soap smells nice, lathers rather easily, and it's quite creamy. Again, Murphy and McNeil, for my money, very underappreciated brand. Good service. I mean, we don't see enough of Murphy and McNeil, at least on YouTube, as far as I'm concerned. It is a brand that we should be seeing more of. We aren't, but we should be. I know a lot of other brands get more attention, but Murphy and McNeil is right in there. Good quality stuff, reasonable prices, excellent service. Very nice all around. And so there we go. Ready to get with it. Don't forget tonight, Real Talk. And we're going to be having a special guest host tonight because I'm going to be driving to Charlotte, North Carolina. The guest host will be Nate, also known as Los Skeletor. They're usually Nate and David as Han Solo and Chewbacca there. So let's get started with the, oh man, very, very nice. With our OC plate. Again, this is F. This is the most efficient plate Carve offers as of now. Very, very nice. Very nice indeed. I really, really like this razor. Anyway, check out Real Talk tonight. Sorry, I got off my subject there, but I started using the razor and I was like, Real Talk tonight at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern time, which is the time we all care about, isn't it? Not that central time that Nate talks about all the time. And if you're in Central Time, we love you, but we're mostly concerned with Eastern Time in the US or Pacific. The ones in the middle kind of throw people off, so we usually use Eastern or Pacific for that reason, because they don't know what Central Time or Mountain Time is. All right, so check it out tonight, 8 on Instagram. And I, of course, will upload that episode onto YouTube. And we'll have that up Saturday or Sunday for you. So I'm looking forward to that. We're doing some crossover action, whereas the BBS Live guys are coming on Real Talk, and then we're going to be going on BBS Live on Instagram. So awesome. So what do I feel so far? I feel that both are efficient and nice. I must say, so far I can't tell a lot of difference. Let's use my right hand on both just to see if I can feel any difference. So far, I'm not feeling a ton of difference. And as I always say when doing these comparison videos, I tend to come out pretty close to even, because what you don't realize is when you're shaving, you're getting feedback from the whiskers being cut. And when the whiskers are being cut cleanly and you feel like you're pretty much finished with that area, you'll move on. If you feel like there's still whiskers there, you'll make additional strokes. So the only way to really do a really close comparison is to actually count the strokes, and I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to use both and tell you how I feel about it. At the end, I will say, I thought the first pass both felt nice and efficient. You do get some blade feel on both. Oh, I want to correct something I said yesterday that was pointed out by Ken. I think I said that a lot of new shavers tend to prefer a lot of blade feel, and I misspoke there. That is not what I intended to say. What I intended to say was a lot of newer YouTubers tend to focus on more blade feel. You know, and it is the preference of many, not the preference of all, but many. And so I didn't mean to say that new people prefer more blade feel, because generally it's the opposite. You know, new folks usually start out in the mild spectrum, less blade feel, and then they sort of work their way up in some cases. I know I did. So thank you for the correction, Ken. What I meant to say is on YouTube, most of the shavers tend to focus on more blade feel, or tend to prefer that. And what I'm trying to get across to people, especially if you're new, is don't fall into that trap of thinking that blade feel always equates to better shave, because it does not. Right? Blade feel is a preference. It's not about the result of blade feel. It's about preferring it or not. And so I don't want new people to do what I did early on, which was to dismiss. It wasn't early on. It was after I'd been doing it for a little while, but not long enough to really know what I was doing. And so I dismissed a lot of razors that didn't have blade feel or aggression, if you want to use that term. It's up to you. And didn't think they were actually doing a great job shaving. And it turns out it was me. It was me. They were doing a great job shaving. It's just I didn't really know how to shave well at that point. You can learn to shave with a DE razor pretty quickly, but it does take some time to really figure out what works best, and to sort of get to know the equipment and know when a razor is working well or not. And you can do that without blade feel, because you can get a tremendous shave without a lot of blade feel. My point the other day was just to say blade feel tends to be the latest fad among primarily newer YouTubers, but it's not required, and you can get an excellent shave without it. So I must say, I'm loving the OC Carve here, F-plate. To me, and this is just to me, it doesn't feel threatening to me. You do have some blade feel. For my money, it's not a tremendous amount. It's not so much that it would scare me off, or I don't think it would scare most experienced folks off. That said, that is a matter of preference. So please keep that in mind. It just feels nice, smooth, and effective. And I actually needed to enjoy the shave, not to be effective. I needed a little more efficiency in the Carve, because initially when I had the B and C plates early on, I did not like the Carve, because I just didn't feel like it was cutting effectively, although it did. you know, but it was a preference thing. It was not as enjoyable for me. And once I got the higher end plates, I grew to really love it. For some reason, I'm actually preferring the open comb plate, although the G here, I don't know if it's technically more efficient. It's one letter up, so we would assume so, but I'm preferring the feel of the open comb. And I don't know if I mentioned it before, but I have Astra SP blades in both of these razors. So brand new blades in both. These sort of videos are actually kind of a pain because you have to clean up the two razors, and I clean up my razors after every shave, and have to, you know, sort of keep up with the blades and mark them one shave each, because I don't waste blades. You know, I'm one of those people that just because I have a ton of stuff doesn't mean I have to waste it. I don't waste soap. I don't waste blades. I have a ton of it, but I don't waste it. So please keep that in mind. But I am enjoying this shave very much. And this soap, I'm telling you what, if you haven't tried the Bull and Bell series, and I haven't seen a lot of people using it, give it a shot. This orange, if you like simple, straightforward scents, which I do very much, awesome. And it's one of those times where everybody else is using the dark stuff. And you know me, I am inappropriate this way. I will use citrus, I will use bright stuff, because it's all about enjoyment. And this hobby as a whole should be all about enjoyment for you. So do whatever it is that you enjoy, and just have fun. You know, that's the main thing. Look at that lather. I mean, that's some creamy stuff. So this Murphy & McNeil is no joke. And it should be getting more attention than it does. I'm going to tell you, it really should. Again, I want to thank everybody for all the support this year. As I mentioned in my video the other day, we've grown by almost 2,000 subscribers this year. So thank you very much. And we might actually hit that 2,000 subscriber growth mark by the end of the year. You never can tell. But I want to thank everybody for coming back to the channel. I want to thank those of you who are new. I really appreciate it. And I remind you, there will be a heck of a giveaway coming up just after the new year. So we will look forward to doing a drawing. There will be many winners. And it's my thanks to you. And especially those of you who've been here for years and years and years. Your time, you know, is quite a valuable thing. Time cannot be recouped once it's been spent with something. So I really appreciate your time, and I thank you very much. And I want to thank Kim for actually pointing out to me that Ken Surfs had put that message on his channel about the Rona, because I had not seen that. So thank you, Kim, new subscriber, for telling me about that. She's such a nice lady. Thank you, Kim. All right, now we're on to the safety bar. And honestly, it's really hard for me to tell in terms of efficiency, because both razors are doing an excellent job. Both razors have the same length and handle, same weight. I think I like the open comb a little bit more, just preference-wise. It feels great to me. But this one feels great too. So it's one of those things where either way we go, we're winning here. Blade feels nice and smooth. Everything is just feeling great on this shave. And this soap, that scent is a little bit stronger. It's definitely in the realm of medium. I'm telling you, you can't go wrong with Murphy & McNeil. And try these Bull and Bell series. And again, keep in mind, free shipping in the US, and they give 3% for charity. I mean, what magnificent people at Murphy & McNeil. And I got these soaps quickly, you know, from Murphy & McNeil, given all the stuff that's going on with the post office. Still arrived in decent time. Man, this was a lot of fun, I got to tell you. It's really hard to make a call between these two, but we'll rinse. We'll put a little alum on. We'll come back, feel around, and see if there's any difference. I suspect it's going to come out pretty much the same, but we shall see. Stay tuned. All right, and we're back, and this is Thayer's Witch Hazel Magic, because it's made by witches. This is cucumber, and we'll spray that on. This was a very, very enjoyable shave. Both of the razors felt fantastic. It's really hard to pick one, I have come to a decision. But honestly, based on the shave, it came out dead even. So the Carve on F with the open comb, I believe it's F. Let me double check to make sure, because sometimes I just say the wrong thing. Yeah, it is F. This on G. To me, they felt very similar in efficiency. I preferred this. It felt a little better to me. Felt maybe a smidgen smoother. So I really enjoyed this one, but both are winners. Well priced, great value in my book, if you're willing to wait. That's the key. The Bull and Bell series from Murphy and McNeil Orange. If you like orange, get it. You'll be happy. Great service, great people. We should be seeing more Murphy and McNeil. We really should. Of course, we use the PAA Allen block with dry dock. No stinging. Very smooth shave. Captain's Choice bowl with the APShaveco signature brush with a 2-bed is the synthetic knot on that. And we're going to finish off today with a little Murphy and McNeil BDLM2. Doesn't smell like the Bull and Bell series orange, but I just wanted to use this today just to use a little more Murphy and McNeil. And we'll pour a little out and let's, oh yeah. Woo! And we're, just like that, we're gonna have an excellent day, and I hope wherever you are, you have an excellent day as well. Don't forget, Real Talk tonight. We have Nate from BBS Live on, also known as Low Scent Skeletor with David. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you don't catch it, or if you can't catch it, come back here and we'll have that video up for you on YouTube a couple of days later. Thanks so much for joining me. I've been your host, CDB, and I'm reminding you, it's your shave, do it your way, and as always, God bless.